hello. This is a nice surprise. You're soaked. Did you walk here through all that rain? Why? Oh, I see. You've got the harbingers of fate on your tail, huh? Usually they only tend to follow people when the walls are really closing in, when you're really in a situation that you feel like you can't get out of, like it's the hand of fate itself that's pushing you down this inescapable, fatalistic road. Does that sound pretty familiar? Interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna press pause on that just now. What I'm gonna do, you've just got a little bit of something here in your hair. Just, can I just, it probably just fell on you, you know. This will work if I just dip in something. What we're gonna do, we're gonna write you a little signal, a little note of absence from your destiny. Okay? So we're just gonna put down here, note of absence from overall destiny. Reason. Bereavement. Yeah, your joie de vivre has died. And you're in mourning. And we're gonna take as much time as we need. Does that sound alright to you? Good. Well, you're gonna take this little note and you're gonna slip it under the door of your subconscious. Slip it under the door of your subconscious, because it's the subconscious that's really doing all of the heavy lifting here, you know. It's not the owls, it's not fate, it's the subconscious. Think of it as waking up on a Monday morning and looking at the clock and seeing 8 a.m. and you're thinking, oh my god, it's work, or it's school, or it's some other obligation or whatever. It's not the clock's fault, is it? It's just indicating to you what the circumstances are. You are the one who makes the connection between work and having to go through another week of all this, and having to haul yourself out of bed, and having to go get a shower, and having to do all the various things. In reality, you have a latitude of options, a whole latitude of options on how to approach the situation that you are in. It's not so terrible. There is nothing that you can get yourself into that you cannot get yourself out of. Don't worry. Just want to make a few little notes about your situation. Just tell me a little more. I understand that, okay, that you've got all these pressures that have come upon you recently, and you're feeling that it's not where you want to be right now. You're starting to read signs. Yes. You're starting to think that maybe it's all getting a little bit much. Alright. Well, it's important not to really just delve too deeply into that kind of thing, you know. Leave the sign reading to the professionals, darling. Alright. So you got all this extra work, all these extra pressures that you're having to deal with. Can I just come near me? I want to have a look straight at your face. It's just a little line reading. Just a little line reading is concerning all your worries that might be showing up on your face, because sometimes they do show up on your face, you know. The lines, some that I put there and some that I erased. I always thought that was a great line. Turn that way. There's suggestions of stress and worry lines. Stress and worry, nothing that can be smoothed out, as I say, nothing that can be, rewound. Don't worry. And while I've got here, I just want to have a little look in your eyes as well. A little look in your eyes as well. Yeah, quite dilated. Quite dilated. I think you're in what we call a trans-temporal psychic state of paranoia. It's okay, it's usually brought on by really the most mundane things, feeling like you don't quite belong, that you're fucking up, that you're not on the right course, or that you've just made some kind of mistake along the way. And this has led you into reading into omens and signs and getting paranoid about things like owls in the nights and formations of crows or different kinds of birds or mirrors shattering or whatever. All these little ways fate manifests itself, or that we perceive or to manifest itself. Okay. In reality, these signs are speaking to you. They are speaking to you. But it is like the clock face, a presentation of circumstances. It's giving you options. It's not telling you what to do. It's just telling you how things are. I remember, this is a little story. The week my grandfather died, the weekend beforehand, before he had this stroke, it's the strangest thing. He had this electric fire, this kind of thing that it was from the 70s, a very old electric fire that could survive anything, pretty much. And the way it worked, it was a very, very simple mechanism where it was this plastic layer of coal, or what should be called this black plastic layer of coal, and underneath there were two red bulbs, and on top of the bulbs were two aluminium fan things. When you switched it on, the bulbs, of course, would come on a red color. They would heat up, and by convection the fans would begin to spin. You would replace the coal plastic thing, and it would give the illusion, as the flames rotated, of flames cast up on the back of the fire, and it would generate, of course, electrical heat. It was the most incredible, simplistic 70s thing that you could imagine. And this thing kept going for years and years and years and years and years. As I say, the week that he suffered the massive stroke that eventually landed him in hospital and whatever, one of those fans just suddenly, out of nowhere, decided to topple into the fire. And he asked me down that weekend to see if I could fix it. And try as you might, they sat on little plastic cap things. No matter how hard I tried, you could not replace this little fan thing that had been spinning for the best part of 50 years. In the same week, within a matter of days. The freakiest thing. So, what I'm trying to say is that fate does present itself, but it's not really trying to tell you what to do. It's just trying to tell you the state of affairs. So that being said, I'm not going to say any more about it. I have here. And it's not morbid. Don't think it's morbid. It's just a little bit of obsidian and a little bit of snowflake obsidian. We're sticking with the dark theme. Okay, which I'm just going to place there at either side of your shoulders and the shelf behind you. Okay, just sit quietly. You're still soaking wet, but I know you're drying off now. You've just going to try and soothe the energy that is all kind of panicked. It's like this little vibrating wire. It's not unlike, that very dim pulsing red coil inside those electric bulbs of the fire. It's just kind of, it's not even what you would call agitated. It's just wired. Just gonna flutter like wings just coming down. The wings of fate as we are currently redefining it. Not as an oppressor, but just as an aid, almost like a study aid of your own life. Good. Just directing in bright light energy to counter the red, the dark, and the shadow. The dark, the shadow, the red. Just bringing that in. Being very, very quiet about it. Just relax. I know you've got all these concerns about what you're doing with your life, about this point of life that you're at right now. And you might look to other people and think, oh, God, I'm falling way behind, or I'm not where I'm supposed to be, or where did I fuck up, whereas that's not really the case at all. All these things, these little boxes that people like to take, is a guidebook. It's not an itinerary, it's a guidebook. Your time is your time. Your time is your time. Learn to use this time. Learn to use your own time. And time encompasses all things from the root to the crown. That's the snowflake obsidian that's unifying all of your chakra system. Even to the additional chakras that are way up here and way down here. In this line, stabilizing you. Stabilizing you. Good. Don't read too much into symbols. If you are in a situation right now where you think the walls are closing in and fate is dealing you a kind of bum hand, and all of these howls and voices in your ears are just dragging you further down, just close them. Close them and come into stillness. Just a moment of stillness where all potential is available to you. Where all potential is available to you. Assess, and act. Assess and act. Just gonna gently put in some symbols, okay? Assess and act. It is impossible, really, to completely get a picture of what it would take to go a couple steps back if that's what you need, or sideways. What it will take to get you out of this situation is more a story that grows in the telling, as Tolkien would say, but you've just got to have the courage to go along with it. It's more a story of willpower than planning. Willpower than planning. when you have that willpower, when you find it here, in the very core of your being, the very core of your being, then you can survive anything. Those friends of ours out there, it's just echoes in the dark. Echoes in the dark. Echoes in the dark. Echoes in the dark. You don't have to follow them. You know the course that you should take. You know the course that you should take. It's already in you. It's already in you, that energy. That energy. You use the shadow to give you form. Use the shadows, just like those little rotating fans. You are the energy. You are the energy that warps your fate. And speaking of fires, as my grandfather used to say, come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. And get warm by the fire. Get warm by the fire. Get warm by the fire. And let it wash away the outside world. Let it wash away all the troubles. Let it wash away all the anxieties. And get comfortable. You're at home in yourself. And you don't have